Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to another Sims 4 Create a Sim video but using only one pack to create a sim. I really enjoy making these videos and you guys seem to really enjoy them as well. I have a full playlist of these videos, so if you like this one, maybe check out the rest of the playlist. But with that being said, this is my wheel of packs and why is it not moving right now? I have no idea. I don't want to reload the page though because I've just removed all of the packs that we've already used, so we're just going to be spinning straight from the base game, I suppose. But we have some interesting options on here. We've still got Journey to Batu, we've got Strangerville on here, even Dine Out would be a really interesting one to use. But we've got all the way through to the Adventure Awaits is the most recent pack and will be the last pack that I'm buying of The Sims 4. So with that being said, let's spin this wheel to find out what pack we're going to be using today. Oh my goodness, we have seen so much Enchanted by Nature on this channel recently. And I mean, I love it. Am I gonna make another fairy? You know what, I will. I'm gonna make another fairy sim. So with that being said, now we know that we're gonna be using Enchanted by Nature to create a sim. Let's jump into The Sims 4. Let's create another fairy, my friends. Alright you guys, here I am in Create a Sim. This is going to be our sim today because I have used Enchanted by Nature a lot recently in like my Occult Baby challenge and stuff, but one thing I haven't really done is for a masculine sim, done the full fairy route. Every masculine fairy that I've made has not had wings, has not had a glamorous fairy look. I've gone for more of the elven look. I want to make a masculine fairy today, and like traditional looking fairy is what I want to go with for a masculine sim. So we're going to be using this masculine sim today. What is his name going to be? Pierce Messias? I like it, Pierce. Anyway, we are going to give him the fairy Aspiration, and then we're going to need to come up with traits. Now, with Enchanted by Nature, I'm kind of familiar. We got Plant Lover as one of the traits. We also got Mystical as another one. It just kind of makes sense. I mean, we got Disruptive as well, but Disruptive conflicts with Mystical, so I can't make him both Disruptive and Mystical. So with that being said, I think for the other trait, I'm just gonna need to pick a trait. And if we think about fairies and like their abilities, it comes with like emotions and stuff. So maybe I could do like cheerful. These sims tend to be happier than other sims. I don't know, just because I feel like an emotion related trait would be a good one for him to have, okay? That's what we're gonna do for Pierce Messias. I'm not sure how I should pronounce it, but either way, let's come in and have a look at some masculine Enchanted by Nature stuff, right? So these are all of the hairstyles we have that are tagged masculine. Let's just have a look through. I don't want the cheese hair, sorry. I want the nice blonde hair, okay? Nice. We've got, I love this with like the undercut is super nice. I love that. We've got the plant hair, but I don't so much want to lean into plant sim. I want to very much sort of have like fairy, and I feel like plant sim is not fairy, although I could do like an earthly themed fairy. Look, I feel like that's too much elven though, because that would be a lot of green, and I've done a lot of green with like elf stuff. I want to steer away from that and do just like fairy. Oh, I haven't used the mullet. What do you think? Let's go with the mullet and see what we can come up with. All right, so I have technically done this challenge with the giving my CC fairies a makeover, right? In that we're going to be using only Enchanted by Nature for every category, but I want to go with more of a color theme. Can I do this for a very specific color theme? I don't want to go with the super earthy tones. I want to go super whimsical for this guy. So when I think super whimsical, it could even be just like the flower dress in like the really pretty whimsical patterns, right? The coloring, the whimsical. I love that. That's sort of like the vibe. I want to go super whimsy in that way. We don't have a lot of stuff that gives me masculine fairy though. Like that's the only issue I have with Enchanted by Nature, is that a lot of this stuff gives me very elven. It doesn't give me super fairy unless you go for like a hybrid of the two, or like an earth themed fairy, which I could do, but I don't want to. Like I love this swatch, this blue and this pink. This is giving me kind of like exact vibes. Do I want to go with that for his everyday wear though? Or do I want to save it for a different category? But I hope you're going to get the vibe that I mean. I might actually save that for his party wear because I feel like that would be a really good party wear option, maybe even a good formal wear option, but I do also love like that. No, that is his formal wear, right? That is 1000% his formal wear. Okay, let's go back to everyday wear though. We do have this set of overalls. They could be good for like a hot weather wear though. I do love like the pinks. It's pretty cute. It's a pretty cute little swatch. I do think that would be pretty cute for a hot weather wear. So let me just try and come back to everyday wear now, okay? Every day. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I just can't even find words to express why I don't like that. I just don't, okay? Maybe this would be good for like a hot weather wear though. Hold on, let me put that on for hot weather wear. I'm gonna then go back to the overalls because I really like the overalls. I think they're super cute. In this blue could work. The pink is also super cute. I do keep coming back to this bluey swatch though, so I'm gonna go with them, and then maybe do the sandals look good with them? Or maybe this is like an instance where he could go barefoot, right? Because I feel like all of the shoe options we've got, especially these ones, don't really match his vibe. So maybe he just goes barefoot. I kind of like that. Also, I do actually need to make him a fairy, I've just realized. He's now a fairy. Fabulous. Okay, I love it. I think I'm going to keep his fairy forms the same, like his clothing and his look the same. It's just that when he's in his human form, he's not going to have wings, and we will do wings last. I just want to do the rest of his outfits first. So I'm happy with that as a very cute little whimsical everyday wear. Formal wear, we've already got it sorted. I just need to put on the pants that are going to match. What a whimsical vibe. I love it. The boots, do I go with these ones? Do we have a swatch that matches in these ones? No, we don't. Okay, so it's not going to be the boots. Maybe it's going to have to be these boots then. In the pink or in the white? I think I like these ones better. These ones are nice. It's just they're a bit too bold for the rest of the look. Like I kind of just unfocused my eyes for a second while I was looking at him and going between the swatches. And this lighter swatch, when I unfocus my eyes, it doesn't draw me to the boots. It draws me to the rest of the outfit. And that's the whole thing. These boots, the darker swatch, draw me straight to the shoes when I unfocus my eyes. That's not what I want. The focus is on the outfit, not on the shoes, right? So we're going with this lighter pink swatch. Very cute. What a whimsical guy. I am loving this. Okay, so for athletic wear, we've got like this... Why am I blanking on the words? You know what I mean? It's got no sleeves, okay? A tank. It's kind of a tank top. We could go with that in this pinky swatch. Aside from that, we don't sort of have a more pastel vibe. Also, the butterflies. I think he's wearing makeup. That's a vibe. I'm going to apply that to all of his outfits, actually. I love that. What a vibe. Super cute. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, just a little pinkiness in the cheek. That helps to add to the whimsy, I think. So cute. Oh my goodness. Let's get some bottoms on for this guy now. Ooh, this is problematic. Let me just see all of the bottoms that we've got. None of them really give me athletic. So we do always have an issue, right, when we're doing these videos where we're using only one pack. We have to put our imagination caps on at least once. Just none of these are really giving me super athletic. I mean, these could kind of be like little joggers we could pretend, right? I don't like that as an outfit, but it's fine. We could also pretend that he's going to be wearing just bare feet for the majority of his outfits. I think he would be wearing bare feet, right? He's that kind of guy. So I'm happy to go barefoot. It's not great. There's always one outfit that's not great though, right? So that's an option. Totally happy to go with that. So sleepwear, we've got a couple of options like this kind of more basic t-shirt, even like this more basic jumper. And we've got some pretty pastel cutesy swatches in that one. I mean, we've kind of got more of like the blue and the purple in with his formal wear, right? So maybe I go with the blue and purple jumper for his sleepwear, and then I just need something to match it. So I guess maybe we go back in with these little joggers and pretend that they're also pajama pants. Okay, again, it's not great. It passes though. So party wear, I've already got this top. I love that. What a vibe. We do have these pants that I think are technically supposed to match it, but we've only got one lighter swatch. The rest are all darker swatches, which is super interesting, unless I want to go with the fluoro green. I look, I love green, but I don't like fluoro green. Oh, they're not bad actually. And they're like super bell-bottomy jeans. That's interesting. Okay, I don't hate that. It's just that I would have preferred to have had like a swatch in these jeans that were the same blue or like a slightly darker blue. It's just all of the blue washes that we've got of these jeans, they're just not quite the blue that I'm wanting. But these are the best blue, I think. The cream is all right. The white is okay. Is that terrible with the tan jeans? I don't know if that's terrible or not. Let me know what you think. I am still thinking of just going with the blue though. Or do we just embrace all of the colors? I don't know. I'm gonna do the thing where I unfocus my eyes again for a second and see what I think. So the tan jeans, the green jeans, the blue jeans. I don't know, that did not help me in any way or form. I think I like the tan. Not a color scheme I would generally put together, the tan, the blue and the pink, but I don't think it's terrible. Also, it's gonna give us more shoe options because I can go with the tan boots, right? I can go with these boots. Let me have these boots as an option. Thank you. So I'm gonna go with that for his party wear. It's interesting. Swimwear. Hey. Did you know that 63% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 build videos, creator sim videos, or even some games of the Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Swimwear is always the category that we struggle with, but I generally go with no shirt for a masculine sim for swimwear, right? And for all of my fairy sims that I've made, the masculine ones anyway, when it comes to swimwear, I've put them in like the leaves because I feel like that's interesting. And we do have rather whimsical looking leaves, right? I kind of want to go with these for his swimwear. I'm gonna do that. Anyway, for hot weather wear, that's right, I put this top on, but what would I pair with it? We've got super long pants except for the leaves, so am I gonna go with the leaves, but maybe in the pink? But which pink? The darker or the lighter? Oh, I kind of think it has to be the lighter. I think the lighter suits better. Sandals for his hot weather wear? I feel like that suits, that's so cute. What a vibe, this guy. I love it, the whimsy. For the cold weather wear though, let's have a look. Yeah, see, I don't really want to go with this outfit because this is the outfit that gives me super elven vibes and I'm not going with that. I'm trying to stick with the whimsy, right? None of the others sort of give me cold weather wear. We do have this jumper that I do absolutely love. We could go with it maybe in the purple, could be super cute. The white pants are not doing it for me though. I just don't like the white pants. The white jeans are better, but I still don't love it. The tan jeans I don't even really like for this one. This light wash blue is okay. I'm doing the thing where I'm unfocusing my eyes again for a second and we're just gonna have a look at the, sorry, I'm struggling to unfocus my eyes apparently without going cross-eyed at the moment. It's fine, hold on. There we go. This one or this one? Oh, not that one. This one or this one? I think it's this one because again, the lighter wash jeans, it's like my focus goes straight down to the leaf print on the pants. Whereas I kind of want the focus to be up near his face, and in the other swatch, my focus goes to the jumper, which is more up towards his face. So I think we're going to go with that. And then I guess it's just going to be the boots. I'm so sorry that we've just used the boots throughout for pretty much all of his outfits, right? But like, we don't have many other options. I'm going to go with them in the super bright pink though, because they don't get washed out. When I unfocus my eyes, I actually don't see the shoes. I still see the purple jumper. So I'm happy to go with that. But now the last thing that we need to do for this fairy is actually wings. How do I do wings? I've got to go into his fairy form. That's right. That's how we do wings. He's got tiny little itty bitty ones at the moment. They're so small. I definitely want some bigger wings for you, my guy. Now, I want some more of the pastel coloring in the wings. These ones I went with for my fairy sim in the Occult Baby Challenge. They're so beautiful. I don't want to use them again. I want to use some wings that I have not used before. Oh, they're so pretty, and the way that they change colors when you rotate. Oh, I like them. I like them a lot. And then we've got a smaller version. No, I like the bigger version better. We've got these ones that kind of look like dragonfly wings, and they're also super holographic when you turn around. I know I can change the coloring, but I don't even really like the shape of them for him, so I'm definitely feeling more this vibe at the moment. We've got the ones that look like feathers though. These ones are very stereotypical fairy. I think maybe I don't even need to look any further. Just having a look ahead at what other options that we've got to look at. No, I really like this shape for him. I think I just need to change the colors a little bit because he wears a lot of purple and blue. I mean, we've got a little bit of blue we can see over here, but we definitely need to have some more purple. So I'm thinking of replacing this green with a purple. Oh, now I've ruined it. I've ruined the idea. I need to go back to a different swatch for a second. Ooh, that's super pretty. I'm loving the blending of these two colors here. So maybe I go with these and I just change some of the other colors. Like we don't have any orange in the outfits, so maybe it needs to be purple there. I really like that actually, just like that. Let me see how his wings look with all of his other outfits because I want to try and make it cohesive throughout. So that's his everyday wear. They look pretty cute for his formal wear though. I love the combination. It looks so good with his swimwear. But I can't make the decision on the color of his wings just on one outfit, right? That's why I'm having a look at all of them together. Maybe I need a little bit more pink. What does this one change? That changes the boning of the wings. That's interesting. Oh, I feel like that suits his formal wear so much better. We just needed something a little bit lighter in the center of these parts. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the vibe. The last thing I think I want to do really quickly is give him Enchanted by Nature teeth. We've got the super spooky ones. I don't want to do that. I think I just want to do these ones just for a little bit of extra charm. And we've got the option to use teeth, so why not? Oh, do I want to have a look at tattoos though as well? Maybe. It could help to inject some more pink into him, right? Because I felt like we needed a little bit more pink. Oh, I do love how that looks in his swimwear. I love how swimwear is like the outfit I go to judge these things, by the way, because I really like how that looks actually. You can set it up so that they all connect, right? So this is what I mean, right? These are all of the tattoos as a part of this set, all intertwined together. I feel like that might be a little bit much. So what I did for my fairy that I made for the Occult Baby Challenge is I kept the ones on the stomach and the lower back, right? I kept those ones. And then I did one arm and then the alternating leg. And I think maybe that's what I'll do here. So this is pretty much exactly the vibe that I went with for my fairy sim of the Occult Baby Challenge. I like that. I think that's just enough whimsy without being too much, right? All right, so with all of his tattoos done, let's now have a look at Pierce Messias in all of his outfits. So this is his fairy everyday wear with the beautiful overalls, getting some good peeks at the tattoos. For his formal wear, we've got the ever so amazing formal wear outfit that I really, really love. This is such a great top and bottoms. It's so cute in this swatch too. For his athletic wear, I hate it, but there's always one of these outfits that I just don't like, so it's totally fine. Moving on to his sleepwear though, we've got very cute with the little purple pastel jumper, super nice. For his party wear, the pants are just odd, but I spent way too long trying to come up with something better. They're the best option that we've got. I love the peeking through of the tattoo on his chest as well. For his swimwear, that just looks so good. He looks so whimsical. I love that. I really do. I would actually potentially even change his everyday wear to be that, honestly, because it just looks so good. Anyway, I'm not going to. Maybe I'm not going to. Maybe I'm going to. I'll think about it some more in a second though. Hot weather wear. I've got this as his hot weather wear. We've got some beautiful peeking through of the tattoos once again. And for his cold weather wear, this is his cold weather wear. Am I going to change his everyday wear? Let me just, because if I would put him in the matching top, right? That's the matching top for the leaves. How do I feel about that? I do actually really like that. So that's what I'm going to go with for his everyday wear. Okay, happy with that. Super cute. So with that being said, if you would like to download Pierce for yourself and have him as a whimsical fairy in your game, you will find him on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, the exact same way it's spelled here, and you will find him under Enchanted by Nature only, because we only used Enchanted by Nature to create him. Now, unfortunately, I did actually have to remove the beautiful makeup he was wearing on his cheeks because it was from high school years. I tried some of the base game options. They did not look any good at all. So unfortunately, he's not going to be wearing the beautiful pink on his cheeks that we had. So that is him though, in his fairy form, his fairiness, all ready to be a part of your game. But with that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this video of creating a sim using only the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. I know we've seen a lot of Enchanted by Nature recently on this channel, but it's just a coincidence, right? I spun the wheel. You saw me spin the wheel. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of me creating sims using only one pack or any other sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Leave me a fairy emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video, you enjoyed watching Pierce's fairy makeover come to life, and you would like to see me do this again with a different pack for a different sim. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!